Today we're setting out for a truly unique paddling experience, a journey down the Detroit River, beginning at the iconic Belle Isle and making our way all the way down to the canals of Grosse Ile. The Detroit River, as many of you know, is more than just a waterway connecting Lake Huron to Lake Erie. It's a significant part of the Great Lakes ecosystem and a historically rich strait. While it can seem like a bustling urban river, it also offers incredible opportunities for urban paddlers and nature lovers alike. In this video, we'll explore the beauty of the river from the historic Belle Isle to the industrial stretches heading south down to the quiet charms of Grosse Ile. This is more than just a paddle, it's a unique perspective out in the area. Alright, today we're doing the crazy, and we are going to be kayaking from Belle Isle in Detroit to Grosse Ile in Trenton, Michigan. I think we picked a perfect day to do this. Looking at the live tracking, there's not a whole lot of cargo action going on the river right now. Beautiful day, high of 83. Water looks flat as glass, so that could change on a dime, but the forecast is showing pretty mild winds today, so we should be all right. Anyways, about to meet my friend Karen up here at the Grosse Ile kayak launch, and then from there we're going to be driving up to Belle Isle, so see you on the water. And look who it is, if it isn't Karen, pulling into the kayak launch. Alright, and it looks like the kayak launch is somewhere down here. So we're at the public launch, and this is our kayak easy launch. Does us absolutely no good here, but should be pretty easy to get out. Alright, we've made it to Belle Isle, and we're ready to launch. Officially launched. I have no idea how long this paddle is going to take us, but I venture to guess about 5 hours. The surface of the Detroit River moves anywhere between 3 to 6 miles an hour, depending on stuff like wind and water levels. And we've got a pretty calm river top today, and the wind seems to be blowing from north to south, so we will actually have the wind at our back, which gives us a little bit of an advantage. Objective right now is to kayak over to the bridge, and then we're gonna cross over the river once we get there. Got a little cormorant hanging out on the buoy here. Getting ready to go under the Belle Isle Bridge. This bridge is much cooler looking from the water. It is absolutely massive. There's a bunch of noisy people in a boat. Our first freighter sighting of the day. I'm sure we'll see a couple more. Water's a little wavy. This is definitely gonna be an all-day thing, I think. All right, we're moving along at a pretty good clip, already almost at the GM Renaissance Center. Going past the Diamond Queen, and we got the Detroit Princess coming up. And after that, our next focal points will be going under the Ambassador Bridge. The Scientologists can't get us on the water. Let's say hello to Canada. Hello, Canada. All right, here we are, Detroit Princess. And we've got a really cool sky going on today. It's just been morphing as we paddle. They kind of look like little UFOs and paint splotches. Very cool all the way around. All right, here we are, about to go underneath the Ambassador Bridge. officially underneath the Ambassador Bridge. Kind of a surreal thing. This thing is absolutely freaking massive. And then we've got the Gordy Howe Bridge coming up next. So this is the one cargo ship I was tracking this morning, the Federal Indiana. And she's still in port. And it looks like they're quite busy doing some unloading with these cranes. So she'll probably be in port for a little while. The nice thing about the river is, even when you stop paddling, I mean, you're still moving along at a decent, probably 2.5 miles an hour. We found a floating island. It's just like a big old chunk of like grass and biomatter, and there's actually grass growing out of it. It's hilarious. The thing is actually living. A living little floating island, not connected to anything. Alright, just landed to take our first break here at 9.5 miles. Or just south of Zug Island. You can still see the Gordy Howe Bridge to the north there. I think I'm about to submerge my body because it is definitely hot on the shoulders today. It's such a weird juxtaposition to see this beautiful natural coastline, but then that's your background. Just passing the BASF plant, and they've got their own little version of the Hollywood sign here. Back there is Mud Island. And we're not too far from our destination. We're about just under 14 miles. We're going to be coming up on Wyandotte Hospital here soon. Up straight ahead is Bishop Park in Wyandotte. Some of my earliest memories are from there. A little blurry in the camera, trying to focus it. And then over here is Grosse Ile. So we're about 14.25 miles out, and our island is finally coming to view. So we're gonna actually hang to the east side of the island here, and there's a channel that goes directly through the center of the island. So we're gonna follow that all the way out to the other side of the river, and then swing around to where we parked. There it is, Bishop Park. And our island. I better go catch up with Karin. Coming up on our first micro mansion over here as we head into the channel of Grosse Ile. We're at our 4-hour mark, 16.25 miles. Time of day is 4 o'clock. So we started just a little bit before noon. Alright, that first channel was a false alarm. It is indeed a channel, but it just cuts straight across to the other side of the island. This is the one that kind of is a little more adventurous, goes through the island, and then it'll pop us out pretty close to where we're parked. There's the Grosse Ile Lighthouse, and we have officially entered the channel. Oh, that's a fun looking little bridge. Excuse me, sir, what do you do for a living? Do you have room in your basement? What is your cook making today for dinner? Lobster rolls, maybe? So far, this canal has been pretty cool. It's just very chill, very, very, very little current. So this is like night and day from the Detroit River. A lot more obviously protected here. But it's cool seeing all the different properties. I mean, you have everything from little mini mansions to modest little cabins and little houses. It's super cool. Look at these cuties. Hi guys. There we are. We finally made it to the end of the canal. We are at about almost 21 miles, and we finally come to our bridge. So just a little further to go and we'll be back at the cars. Just like that, we're back. 21 miles total, 6 hours, 11 minutes. Time of day, we are a minute from 6 p.m. All right, we've officially made landfall. That was an awesome day. Just like that, we're all loaded up and ready to head back home. Well, ready to head back to Belle Isle. Get to go under the Ambassador Bridge for a second time today. Up north for the 4th of July. Don't worry, I won't rear end them.
Okay.